Hey guys, welcome back to Hollywood's Hero. I'm your host, Corey Robinson. Today we'll be reviewing Disney's 2023 live action remake of its animated classic, The Little Mermaid. So, Disney's 2023 The Little Mermaid is a live action remake, something that Disney's been doing a lot lately. It's directed by Rob Marshall, who's directed movies like Chicago and Into the Woods. So, this kind of a high octane musical tempo is kind of right up his alley. We'll start with the good. The film is probably one of the better live action ones that Disney's done. I'd say it's on par with, Cinderella or The Lion King, but not quite as good as, some of its best like Aladdin, but definitely really enjoyable and expands on the original material, the 1989 animated classic. Halle Berry was born to play the role of Ariel. I know there was controversy surrounding her casting, but she knocks it out of the park. She totally embodies the role of Ariel. The mannerisms, the quirkiness, the characteristics, everything down to a T is completely Ariel. If you've seen the animated movie, her voice is one up, like she elevates it compared to the original animated movie. When she sings, the movie is at its best. Melissa McCarthy steals the show as Ursula. Any scene she's in, especially when Barry and McCarthy are on screen together, that's when the movie's at its best. Some of the parts I didn't like include some of the new songs that they did. They kind of just felt like they were there just to fill time. They were fine. They just didn't really bring anything new to me. Also, the guy who played Prince Eric was fine, but when they told us originally that Harry Styles was going to play Prince Eric, kind of got me a little more excited. Like I said, this guy wasn't bad or anything, but he just didn't elevate the role like Halle Berry or Melissa McCarthy did. Um, Javier Bardem plays Ariel's father. He's great as King Neptune. He's not in the movie as much, but when he is, he's very, very enjoyable. The one thing I would like to see though is that Disney would have spaced this out with Avatar coming out recently. I couldn't help but compare the underwater scenes of The Little Mermaid to Avatar, and it's very hard to stack up to Avatar. I mean, The Little Mermaid was great, the underwater CGI, but it's just not on the same level as Avatar. So if they would have maybe spaced the releases out a little bit more, maybe it's just me thinking like that, but I had a hard time differentiating the quality of CGI in the two films. So for my final score for The Little Mermaid, I'd probably give the film a 3.9 out of 5 stars. It'd be a little higher if it stuck to more of the original animated film. The parts where it loses points for me is the new songs and some of the way they try and differentiate. Um, like I said, the main strength of this movie is when Halle Berry's on screen and when she's singing. Her voice is just, you'll see for yourself. But overall, I really enjoyed the film. Definitely worth watching. Go and check it out in theaters with the crowd. If you have a chance, definitely go see it in IMAX or one of the bigger screens with better sound. It's definitely worth the extra couple bucks. But thanks for watching my video. Let me know what you think in the comments below.